Okay, so today's date is 11/13/15. I pulled out the cards here that align with that date, and I'm going to go over a couple of things that I think I figured out today. Trudy, you need to move. My dog is standing on my cards. So, the card that corresponds with the month is Justice. The card that corresponds with the day is Death. And the card that corresponds with the year is the Devil, which is kind of weird.
Makes sense.
Now, then the other thing is, with numerology, you can break these down. So I feel like what we see this is what we're perceiving. We see, this is definitely a month that has been serving up quite a bit of justice. Today has been pretty intense for me and some other people that I know, and I feel like we're in a really interesting spot right now. And then this year has been insane. It's been full of all of this. If you know anything, we'll go around that later. You can ask questions. I don't know how to do this. I've never done it before. So anyway, in numerology, you bring these numbers down. When you have multiple digit numbers, you add them together and you make the new number, the number that it corresponds to. So 11, 13, 15 breaks down to 246, which takes us to our High Priestess, the Emperor, and the Lovers, which I personally feel makes a much better spread than what we were looking at before. This makes me feel fucking stable as hell. Yeah. Now, the really interesting thing about this is when you add our... Wait, we got to go back. So, the High Priestess is about... bringing an idea into fruition. Not the Empress. The Empress is actually about bringing her into fruition, bringing the ideas into fruition. The High Priestess is actually, after the Magician gets the idea, the High Priestess stabilizes it, and it actually becomes a thing. It's like, it's really cool. But the pillars here are representative pillars on King Solomon's tomb, or temple, and they, I don't remember what the words are, but it means that he will gain strength. This month is, instead of thinking of it as the month where we're being served justice, we need to look at it as, this is the beginning of our actual thing. We're going to start doing this. And then the day is the Emperor. He presides. He makes sure that everything is going okay. These cards also up here will explain more about what we're bringing in. But today is going to be about reflecting on what we have. Maybe not paying so much attention to what we all are being given, and appreciating the bounty that it is later. Like, it's like a progression. So, like, we're selfish, we're ignoring what we have, we think about it, and then we've got our home there. That's today. And this year, instead of being the year of the devil, which is interesting, but we're going to have the year of the lovers. This is a new beginning. The other really interesting thing about the date that I found is that when you add the 11, 13, 15 together, all the way together as far as numerology goes, it goes to the 12. So instead of today actually being the day of death, it isolates itself down to the Hanged Man, who, as you can see, is clearly enlightened. It's supposed to remind us again that this is not the end. And I've been talking about the Death card a lot with my friends and stuff lately, so this fact that today whittles us down right back to the moment before death is pretty fucking cool. So I just want everybody to remember that.